Hey, summertime is the place to be, man. Pools are opening up, the barbecue pits are smoking, the fragrances are loud, fresh, youthful. Yeah, we about to talk about it, man. I got 7 clone fragrances that are gonna be great for the summer. Let's run it.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Hey, yo, what up, greatness gang? Your boy got 7 fragrances here we're about to tap into. All clone fragrances, all great for the summer. All of them will at least get you 6+ hours. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got 2 of them in here that's gonna get you around that 6 hours, but I got 6 more that'll get you at least 7, 8+. Let's talk about the first one. First fragrance, I still can't believe that y'all tried to say that Art of Universe is better than this one, but to me, I'm taking a Their X straight all day, every day. It's something about that green apple, those citrus cues in the opening, but that green apple is really where it's at, man. Pressurized atomizer. This shit is beautiful, man. This shit is beautiful, bro. I don't know. I don't see what y'all talking about. Citruses, fruits. We even got some musk in here. Got some oak moss in the dry down. This is where it's at, bro. This could be, as far as the clones and cheapy go, this could be my favorite pickup right now. My favorite like clone inspiration fragrance. This could be my favorite one of the year. I'm a big fan of those green apple notes. And one of the great things I like about this one is this one takes away that youthfulness to where it can really go for any age range. You can go for my kids that are in college, my men that are in that mid-age range, or even my older fellas. It still has a lot of class to it, but it has a lot of great versatility. And for the summertime, I don't care what you got going on. You can be going to a brunch, you can be going to a happy hour, you can be going to work, you can be going to school. It don't matter. Their X straight is where it's at. If you're trying to get an affordable cologne fragrance, yeah, you definitely need to tap into that one. Now, the second fragrance is probably my favorite fragrance from the house of Swiss Arabian. This one is really like that. I'm talking about Shaghaf Men. Now, in this one, you got a lot of citruses. You got a lot of orange. You have a lot of lemon. But you also have this beautiful touch of like lavender that plays a nice aromatic profile in it. Now, mind you, I said all that, but that's not even the main key component of this fragrance. Then once you start to make your way to the dry down band, that's when a lot of the gourmand comes out. You got a little bit of that praline that adds a nice touch to the fragrance. Then you got this ebony tree. Oh my God, bro. There's a lot to this one. But this right here is probably my favorite fragrance from Swiss Arabian. It's extremely light, but it gives off a dense profile to where you damn near gonna have a room full of fragrance on you. Don't want to go too heavy with the sprays, but I can understand if you do, because trust me, I do. That's why the dent's so big in this one. But if you're looking for a nice, inoffensive fragrance that's going to be somewhat unique compared to other fragrances that we get from the market and still has a little bit of like a popularity to it, thanks to the citruses, the aquatics, that praline, yeah, this is the one you want to check out. Shaghaf from Swiss Arabian. All right, let me not be disrespectful. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Art of Universe from the house of Lattafa. Now, y'all already know about this one, man. Ginger, mint, got a little bit of citruses up there, but it's a lot of mint. It's a lot of ginger. This one is extremely nice also, man. I'm starting to think that pear note is making the fragrance just do a little bit more. Now, I will say personally to me that pear note is what's dialing it down a little bit, taking away some of the freshness from like the citrus cue, not allowing the mint to shine as much as it would. The pear is kind of making it a little flat. I think that might be my only downside to this fragrance. Outside of that, I'm still gonna recommend this. This is an amazing pickup. Almost has like a luxury hotel soap type of vibe about it, because it does get extremely soapy as it starts to make its way to the transition. Yeah, this was extremely nice. Very great for the time that we're in, but this one could be signature scent. The only time I don't think that I could see this one being worn is in the winter time. But as far as spring, summer, fall, and those transitional times, yeah, you're gonna have a winner with this one. All right, man. I know. Hey, we're gonna get back to them Tom Fords, man. Shout out to Maison Alhambra when they did the Porto Neroli. Yeah, bro, this one's nice, man. This was nice. I hate that they got rid of the bottles, but I understand why they got rid of the bottles. A lot of lemon up top, but you do have some orange facets also. Not extremely in the opening. You're gonna get a lot of floral accords. You got that jasmine in there that's extremely bright. You have a nice touch of neroli as well. And then once you hit the mid aromatics, a slight touch of sea salt that's adding like a salty aquatic touch to the fragrance. Extremely nice in my eyes. Now this one I more so see like, I can't see this on those fun times, hell even work times. But this one right here, if I'm going on a cruise, if I'm doing anything by a body of water, I'm gonna let this one shine on those type of occasions. Now you can get away with it in some linen also. I can really see this in like some white linen shorts type of combo. But this one's just gonna be extremely clean, extremely mature, and it's gonna take away a lot of that youthful facets that you might not enjoy in a fragrance. It's not gonna be too sweet, but it is gonna be extremely fresh, and it's gonna have a nice floral touch with it. Porto, Neroli, Maison, Alhambra. All right, let's tap into Armaf. We're gonna talk about Le Parfait. Now this is gonna be if Green Irish Tweed and Aventus had a baby. Very nice combination between the two. I want to say it's like 70% Green Irish Tweed, 30% Aventus. A lot of that black currant, but you still get a lot of the fruits too. You got the pineapple, you got the bergamot. Still has a nice touch of spices, and you got a lot of floral accords also while it's transitioning. Now, once it starts to hit that dry down, that's when it becomes a little bit more balanced to me. I think that the pineapple helps that Aventus DNA shine a little bit more, whereas the black currant that you normally get in the opening, mixing with that slight spicy cue, kind of dials down and fades out the Green Irish Tweed side of the fragrance. Gives it a nice balance once it hits the dry down. Now, I will say this, if you're somebody who's not the biggest fan of Green Irish Tweed, you might not enjoy this one that much because it has a lot of it in the opening. But again, once it's the dry down, it's still going to be balanced. A great one to have in the collection, and a great one if you enjoy those like hybrid type of fragrances, because again, this is a mixture between the two, and this was under 30 bucks. I'm pretty damn sure you can find this one for under $25 right now. Le Parfait from the House of Armaf, man. Hey, while we here, let's go ahead and get into it. Supremacy Collector's Edition. Yes, bro. Pineapple, bergamots, white florals in there. A nice apple. Woo! This is like that. This is like that. This, I want to say there's a lot to enjoy about this, fam. Some of the things that I enjoy the most, I enjoy that oak mossy feel because it's not as smoky, but it's taking away, like it's adding a nice oak moss, like extremely earthy side to the fragrance. Once you hit the mid, I love that part of the birch. I enjoy it, but it's not as much as other fragrances, so it's dialing down that soapy complexion. I love that too. Then you got a nice white florals mixing together with the pineapple in the opening. Yes, bro, there's a lot to love about this one. I'm telling you right now, man, you don't need a lot of Aventus Absolute Hashiva type of DNAs when you have this one. This Hawaii's Black, maybe one nitro fragrance. You good to go on that DNA, bro. This is absolutely a banger fragrance to have right now. And then last but not least, let's go into Imperium by fragrance. Well, you can kind of already see from the bottle what this one's cloning. A lot of citruses in the opening, but the main one you get in this is going to be that lime. Now you do have a nice thyme in this that's adding a little bit of effect to it. And this fragrance has a lot of aromatics once you start to transition, but it maintains a lot of that freshness, so it's really not doing anything really surprising or off-putting in a way. Mid has a lot of floral accords, but it's still adding a nice touch of spices as going along, but it's still going to be on that earthy side, while the dry down comes with a little bit more of like a smoky effect. Nothing too crazy, but extremely pleasant. This is one of those fragrances.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Damn. Hey, bro. This is one of those fragrances that, again, it doesn't last the longest. It's going to be around that 5-hour performance, but it is extremely lovely for what you're getting. Another one that could be great for a cruise, but literally this is one that could be signature scent. You can rock this whatever you want, whatever you got going on. It's not going to be too loud, but it's not going to be too dialed down. You can still get noticed with this one for sure, regardless of the performance. I got to go ahead and end it. I dropped too many of them. Last fragrance, man, Imperium by Fragrance World. Bro, I need to get some gloves on. I keep dropping these damn things. Hey, but that's gonna be the video, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Which fragrance would you add on this list? Which fragrances would you take off this list? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's get the conversation started. Hey, but with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, man. We out, man.